Let me show you easily the best quality yet very affordable projector that you can currently get on the market. Inside the box we do get the projector itself, also fairly extensive manual over here on how to use it, also very nice remote control, and also your plug. So this will come with the correct plug for your country essentially. And let's check out the projector itself. So over here we have the projector lens itself. Over here we also have autofocus and keystone correction, sensors and lasers essentially. So yep, this is actually quite advanced unit. So on the top over here we have the on-off button over here, and what's absolutely great, we can actually pretty much arrange the projector in any position as you want. As you see, it actually turns all the way around essentially. On the back, as you see, you have your USB, HDMI, also headphone jack, and your power plug over here. Also, we can actually connect wireless speakers to this projector itself. On the sides, we have the vent holes, and also inside the projector, we also have inbuilt fan as well, and obviously speaker as well. So on the bottom over here, again, bunch more vents. Also on the bottom over here we have the standard mount for projectors, so you can easily mount this maybe on a ceiling or wherever you really need it. Also, probably the best part about the projector actually is the price of it. Personally, I got mine from AliExpress and I paid only around $80. So as you see, currently it's around 90, but also I have extra coupons and special link in the description that you can use to bring the price down essentially much lower as well. So for this price, it's absolutely ridiculous what kind of quality projector we actually get. So again, make sure to check those links in the description if you want to get insane deal. Also, this listing actually is from the official manufacturer, so you are purchasing directly from the manufacturer itself for the cheapest possible price. And if you're wondering how this projector actually compares to other cheaper projectors, as you see, I actually have the most popular ones over here, the HY300 and also HY320 Pro. So again, these are probably the most popular ones in the world at the moment, and basically the main difference actually are quite substantial, and I actually highly suggest this projector over these. First, basically compared to these projectors, we actually get autofocus itself and also the auto keystone correction. So essentially how it basically displays the image basically on your wall or wherever. Basically on these cheaper projectors, see, we actually have to manually focus the image, and again sometimes it's a bit of faff. But again, this again has sensor actually, so it kind of calibrates itself and focus itself, so you do not have to mess around with this stuff. So again, much better. Also, next, when it comes to brightness, also especially compared to the HY300, then again this is way brighter. So again, if you want to use your projector essentially basically at daytime, again you will actually have much better experience with this one. On the HY320 we also get actually fairly decent brightness, but again this actually has even better brightness than that one. Also, like clarity of the image basically for the whole frame basically. So for example, this cheaper one, so this probably is the cheapest actually decent projector, the 300 one basically. So basically it sometimes isn't like clear basically all over the image, so maybe it's very clear in center, so when you actually focus, but maybe sometimes it's not clear in the like corners essentially. But this one again overall is like essentially like super clear basically, and in focus basically all over the frame. So again, the image quality you can actually get from this, it's actually like decent upgrade over here. Also, what's absolutely sucks about these projectors is they actually have absolutely terrible speakers inside, so you kind of have to use external speakers or maybe wireless speaker. But on this one they actually have upgraded the speaker substantially, and again you kind of do not even need basically the external like speaker basically. So that's actually pretty cool, and that was probably one of the main gripes with these projectors. You simply need like external speaker basically to enjoy good sound quality. And also the fan, also I find is much quieter on this one. On these ones the fan it's probably the same, so it's kind of loud, so it kind of disturbs you a bit. But on this one I see they have also worked on that one, and also this has got more quieter fan. And to start using your projector, first obviously we have to make sure it's plugged in power. Also I have attached my USB flash drive where I also have some movies, but also we can basically watch some online content and stuff like that. Then obviously also you need basically a clean wall where to project, and also it has to be like light color, so something like this will do. So you see I have a bit of marks basically on my wall, but hopefully should be okay. Then we can simply turn it on. And the first time it boots up, as you see, it will actually attempt to do this self-focusing and self-keystone correction. So this projector compared to others is much more advanced, so we actually do not need to focus anything. So also, as you see, I have connected basically that drive. So let's press cancel. And then as you see, we can actually do quite a lot of things over here. For example, we literally have Netflix here as well. Also, we can watch YouTube. We even have App Store. So let me show you what we actually get over here. So as you see, we can even open our browser and even watch Prime Video. And also we are able to do screencasting as well, and again even like play something from Intel Manager, or we can also even connect HDMI as well. So we have the HDMI here as well. Also on your remote control, as you see, you have these buttons, so left and right essentially, and as you see, if I press this button, I can actually bring up this focusing menu. So if you see something is still not like in the best focus, we can simply like press and hold these buttons and to adjust the focus. And this is the quality we can actually get from this projector. As you can see, the colors, if I actually punch in, are very vibrant. And yeah, it's absolute joy to actually watch content on this projector. I mean, just look at the fine detail. It's so nice. And also very crisp as well. Yeah, the quality definitely is absolutely stunning. Can you even believe we can actually get such insane quality from the projector? It looks absolutely stunning. Yeah, the quality definitely is something else. By the way, also I have actually have had the previous version of the MagCubic projectors, and again the picture quality overall doesn't come actually close to what we can actually get on this unit. So definitely, if you can, definitely actually get this unit over the like a bit cheaper MagCubic units. So the image quality and also the brightness from the projector definitely is very nice on it. Also, I find the projector is very decent if you actually need to use it for presentations as well. See, I have actually taken HDMI cable and connected basically to it, and yeah, basically I have absolutely massive screen, so I can easily show something basically to basically a class or again as a presentation. So absolutely great, and again it can actually handle such usage case fairly decently. Also on this projector we are able to set up various picture profiles as well. For example, if I go in the projection settings over here, display settings, so as you see I actually have different picture modes, so standard, cinema mode, vivid, and even I can set up basically custom, so I can even increase brightness basically to like crazy levels. So let's see what it looks like at 100. So my camera actually is blowing out completely because it's getting too bright. Yeah, man. Also in like basically if you have a room where it's isn't dark as well, simply go over here in the brightness settings and adjust these settings till it's actually perfect. But again, the brightness from this projector is, yeah, it's absolutely crazy bright, so definitely you can't really complain about liking brightness. Also, as you see, we can also adjust various other things over here. As you see, we can even manually like adjust the keystone and other stuff as well. Also, we are able to actually connect, for example, Bluetooth keyboards, and also even though the speaker actually in this unit also is actually fairly decent and actually better than basically on the previous MagCubic versions, we can also connect external like Bluetooth speaker as well if you want. So using these settings essentially. So again, as you see, the system actually is very advanced. So also obviously you can connect basically to Wi-Fi network and what other settings we actually have. So just some basic stuff. There, as you see, the system actually is very fast, and overall, as you see, we also even can access our Play Store as well, so Google Play Store and various other things. Obviously, again, we can also cast from like smartphones as well, even listen to music. So whatever you really need, it appears everything is really there. So again, the system looks absolutely great. And overall, is this projector actually worth it, and should you maybe get one? Well, yep, I can highly suggest this projector, because not only we get actually really decent image quality from this projector, all the latest tech basically, so again, it's actually very advanced compared to other projectors. Also, you see the build quality actually is surprisingly decent on this projector, and at this price, you actually like never actually get this kind of decent build quality on this projector. So you see, it's actually like properly built and like proper like projector unit. So if you compare to their cheaper models, essentially, basically, as you see, basically this is like even like 3 times larger, and again, the overall speaker quality, fan quality, cooling and stuff like that, it's actually like substantial upgrade on this projector compared to their other projectors. And when it comes to negatives, probably my biggest gripe with this projector actually is the lead that actually comes with it, and you'll probably need to get like a bigger lead. Essentially, as you see, it only comes literally with this tiny like 1 meter lead, so this is complete joke. So you usually mount your projector somewhere, or basically somewhere far away, and again you actually need like decent size lead, but this one actually comes with it. It's a complete joke, really. So I wish they actually included like decent sized leads, so be aware of that. Then also probably the actual biggest negative is that actually for these projectors I see there are actually a lot of fakes going around, so especially for these ones. So if you try to search for example H5300 projector, you'll probably find like 10 different projectors that goes under the same name, but again, this is actually the official one, and basically those other ones they simply copy, and again the quality on them is complete garbage. Basically, I see also this has started to happen to this projector, so those fakers have started already producing basically projectors that essentially look similar to this one, and they even like put them under the same model numbers and try to fool people. So again, when you purchase them, again, be very careful where you purchase them, and actually make sure it's actually the genuine version that you actually purchase. So again, I'll include the actual link from the official manufacturer, and again that will be the cheapest place where you can get it. And again, also some extra coupons that you can use to bring the price down on the AliExpress. So again, this will be from the official manufacturer listing. Anyway, good luck.